Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Zebo Nation Plays the FM Scout Academy Challenge here with Dallas, or FC Dallas. Excuse me. Gotta get that right. The FC comes first. Football Club Dallas. This is a very special mid-season report. And this season, the schedule has fallen perfectly where we've played 17 games. We have 17 more games to go, and in the middle we have a U.S. Cup game right here. As you can see, FC Dallas versus Atlanta United. Now, one of the goals of this challenge is to win the Champions League in your region with an entire team made up of academy players. So in order for us to get into the Champions League, we have to win the U.S. Cup. So this is our first step in doing so. It's what is this, fourth round? So we start already decently in the fourth round. And as you can see, it's mostly MLS teams: DC United, Columbus, FC Dallas, newcomers Atlanta, New England, newcomers Minnesota, Sporting Kansas City, Los Angeles, Portland, NYCFC. So most of the MLS teams have gone through. There have been a few interesting exceptions. We got the under-23 team for the Sounders, Sacramento Republic. They're a they're a third division team, so that's pretty exciting for them. Portland Phoenix, there's a developmental team that's made its way through, so it's essentially like an under-18 team that's made its way through. And then Mississippi Brilla, they're another developmental team that's made their way through. And finally, the Indy 11, second division team, so they're one of the higher semi-pro teams, I guess. Well, I don't know. I guess they're professional, not even semi-pro. Anyway, minor league teams. But what's interesting about the Indy 11 is they've got at least one of our players on their team. Yeah, just one. Ricardo Morelli, one of our draft picks, 22-year-old defensive midfielder. Playing pretty well for them. Let's see, what has he got? He's got 6 appearances, 2 substitutions, 1 goal and 1 assist. That's all right. Not bad. So they've got some interesting players. Gerardo Torrado is pretty good. Foreign player. Not sure where they signed him from, but good on him for signing him. He's definitely an MLS quality player. Anyway, that's how the cup shapes up, but we'll take a look at how we're doing in the league right now. Over here in the Western Conference, we are a solid second place in the playoffs, ahead of Houston, our arch rivals, but we are well behind Seattle, they're running away with the league, honestly. After 18 games, they got 13 wins, 4 draws, only 1 loss, 43 points. They're 13 points ahead of us. That's pretty crazy. And that's just Western Conference. In terms of the Supporters' Shield, they're still, 7 points up on Philadelphia, who's also running away with the Eastern Conference. Well, I guess Orlando's only 3 points back from them. But it looks like a very strong top of the league in the MLS this season. But we're comfortable in second place. As you can see, we've only played 17 games, and we're already 2 points ahead of Houston, who have 19 games. So we've got a chance to stretch that lead even farther and be almost as far ahead of Houston as Seattle is ahead of us. So that'll be an excellent way to basically secure our spot in the playoffs, not have to play in the wild card round. Anything else that's gone on? Apparently we've lost the Texas Derby. I don't remember playing Houston twice, but I guess we did. So we finished, doesn't say our record, but I'll take a look at that in a minute. I don't know if we lost both games to Houston or if they just beat us on aggregate goals. I'll check out that. We won the Lamar Hunt Pioneer Cup by beating Columbus. So the only competition we have left is the Brimstone Cup against Chicago for some reason. I have no idea why Chicago's a rival of Dallas, but whatever. Let's see, what else can we talk about? Oh yeah, we can look at the schedule. There we go. schedule. So, played the preseason. Of course, you saw that first opening comeback victory against Toronto FC. So there, we had a 1-1 draw against Houston after that. We started out the season pretty good. 3 wins, 2 draws, no losses in our first 5 games. That's pretty good. Then we went on a slide there. We lost a friendly to OKC Energy, our 3rd division affiliate team. And that kind of started us on a skid. There we lost to Seattle, lost to Colorado, Houston, had just an awful 0-0 draw against Vancouver. So that was a very bad stretch there. And then had a team meeting, sort of called everybody together and worked on a few things in terms of putting different players in the lineup. And we got a nice win streak. We won 4 of our next 5 with just a kind of a collapse against NYCFC. Our last 4 games, we had 2 good victories, Montreal, Columbus, and then 2 sort of collapsing defeats against NYC and Philadelphia. Both of those games, we went down 1-0, came back, tied it up late in the game, and then they came and won it even later in the game. So I got to work on my late game strategy a little bit. This team, when we go on the attack, we have a tendency to fall apart on the defense. So I need to keep things a little bit more stable on the back line after I get a late goal. Anyway, so there we are in our competition. 17 games, 9 wins, 3 draws, 5 losses. A little bit too many losses at this point for my liking. But we're still, second best in the Western Conference. So we can't be too upset about that. I guess we can take a little bit closer look at our team if we want to. I set up the squad to show some stats that are actually meaningful up here. So we take a look. Our leading appearance maker. Take a change here. Akindele is our leading appearance maker. He's played in all 17 league games. I've only got the league games shown here. Acosta, Hedges, Uloa have all played in 15 or more games. But then after that, it's been kind of a rotating cast. I don't know why the goalkeeper is not on here. Am I just not looking at the top line? There we go. Jesse Gonzalez has played 19 games this season, which is interesting. Have we played 19 games? We haven't played 19 league games. So I don't know why he's got 19 appearances in our league when we've only played 17. There we go. 17 appearances. That was weird. I must have been... Okay. Anyway, we've got, a few of our core players here. Gonzalez, Akindele, Uloa, and Acosta. Everybody else has kind of been in and out of the lineup a little bit, either due to injury or just trying to find the right combination of players. Stats-wise, goals, of course, Akindele, 10 goals already this season. That's pretty good. Matt Ortega and Hindeman doing well out on loan, 5 goals and 3 goals. That's pretty good to have 3 goals as a fullback this early in the season. That's not bad. Washington only has 3 goals. Our premier striker, our number 1 draft pick. So he's still finding his way out there. I've got him at target man, sometimes even support target man, so he's just not getting the opportunities to score goals. Hedges, again, our central defender, 2 goals this season. He's a crazy goal scorer and defender. He gets those set plays. He's just got a knack for it. So very happy about that. Assist-wise, our what's been mostly a reserve defensive midfielder. He's only had 9 starts, 5 assists. I think I need to start playing Kitchen a little bit more. He makes some plays. You can see he's got 80% pass completion, 3.45 tackles per game. What's this? Defensive rebounds? No, dribbles made. 1.49. I don't know what that is. 33% shot percentage. That's pretty good for a defensive midfielder, I guess. 2 yellow cards. That might be his problem, but he does have 7.23 rating. It's not the greatest rating in the world, but it's not bad. Other than that, Washington and Kraft, our other strikers, have 3 assists apiece. Not a lot of assists going on for this team, especially from our fullbacks. I'm a little disappointed by our fullbacks. You know, we've got a lot of goals this season and not a lot of assists from our fullbacks, so we got to work on that. Players of the Match Award, Akindele and Hedges are tied at 3. Escobedo, our reserve fullback, Washington, Kraft, Zimmerman, and Hernandez, all with another player of the match. Pass percentage, of course, Ulloa 89%, Pamukal 87%, Hollingshead 85%. So our midfield passing very well. Tackles, Escobedo, I got to get him in the game more. 5.24 tackles a game is pretty good. That's our best by far. Dribbles, I don't understand that, but Hernandez, good job, I guess. Bonner, our reserve target man, is good at that. Shot percentage, this is interesting. We've got a couple of guys with 80% shot percentage, including our rookie fullback, Cole, with 83% shot percentage. He does get involved offensively quite a bit. He's got 8 finishing, which is not great, but it's pretty good for a fullback. But he does like to get up there, use his pace and agility to get by people and go for the goal. So I'm not disappointed in that at all, especially if he puts the shots on target. Maybe we should teach him to shoot with power. I think that might be not a bad thing. Kraft, our reserve striker, I guess we got to get him in the game a little bit more, but it's hard with Akindele producing so many goals. Maybe we could take out Washington, but we'll see about that. In terms of Washington, look at his shot percentage, only 45%, so maybe that's not the worst idea in the world. Yellow cards, of course, Ulloa, Van de Castile, Acosta with 4, 3, and 3. So our midfield is definitely gathering up the yellow cards. Red cards, I don't think we've had any. Nope, no red cards. Average rating, look at that. Our rookie fullback, Stuart Cole, is our leading average man, 7.41, followed by Hedges, defender of the league last season. Matt Hedges at 7.35. Kitchen as well, another one of our rookies up there, 7.23. Acosta, another one of our veterans. Zimmerman. So we got some interesting players up there. Alex Johnson, 7.16, one of our rookie central defenders. So our rookies are playing well, and that's definitely important for this team. Because I had another thing I wanted to look at, the team report. I found this little nugget here, our comparison chart, where we can see how our stats stack up to the rest of the league. So as you can see in the general tab here, our average age is 21.96. So not even 22 years old is our average. So we're essentially an under 23 team playing in the MLS. So I think we're doing pretty well for that. Oldest team, probably not coincidentally, is Seattle. Almost 28 years old, 27.96. And they're running away with the league. So maybe that should say a little something. There is room for experience in the league, not just go for a youth movement. But the rest of these stats, you're also going to see some kind of, what am I thinking here, a pattern. So you're going to see average height. We're the tallest average team in the league, 6 foot. We're also one of the biggest teams in the league, average 174 pounds, which isn't that much really, but I guess it is for soccer players. But then the other thing you're going to notice is that we don't have a lot of experience. So we're very good physically, we're very big, very strong. But in terms of experience here, you can look at our average international caps, 1. Average youth appearances, 1. Average player salary is very low, $115,000 average. Highest in the league is NYCFC, average of $988,000. Wow, that's pretty good. So, the story of this team is that we're young,
but we're very big and strong and athletic. And you'll be able to see that as we go through these other fields. So at the position ratings here, decisions were actually pretty good. We're average. That's all right. Strength, you can see we're above average, which is pretty good for a young team. Usually young teams will lack strength, but of course my philosophy is big, strong players. So you can see that bearing out here in our above average rating. But then we're pretty low on a lot of stats. First touch, we're the lowest in the league. Passing, we're the lowest in the league, which is surprising because we have a very good pass rating. But anyway, work rate, we're low. That's not good. Teamwork, we're below average. Leadership and aggression, we're all below average. But that, young players. Goalkeepers, we have one, I think, above average goalkeeper, two below average goalkeepers that are knocking our ratings down here. But kicking, we're average. Handling, we're average. Aerial reach, we're a little bit above average because we have, some pretty big, tall goalkeepers again. Not a surprise. Reflexes were the lowest in the league. That's surprising. We must have one of our goalkeepers who's very low. 1v1 were the lowest in the league as well. It's no good. And then the other stats were also pretty low in the league. Defense-wise, though, you can look, we're pretty good defense-wise. And of course, jumping, we're above average. Strength, pace, we're probably second or third best in the league. Acceleration, also very good. So a very athletic team, especially on the back line. Tackling, heading, marking, passing, all a little below average, but not too far below average. Midfield, same sort of thing. Stamina and tackling were very high. But passing, long shots were the lowest in the league. Decision making were average, so that's good for a young team to have some decision makers in the midfield. Attack, again, finishing were above average. Heading, jumping, pace, all above average. Acceleration were average. And then, our mental stats off the ball, lowest in the league. So it's just a young physical team, and you can see that by these last three stats. As you can see, our physicals are off the charts. The highest jumping in the league, the highest pace on average in the league for our whole team. Strength were above average, acceleration were above average. But fitness and stamina were a little below average, but that's to be expected for a young team. Mental-wise, we're below average in just about everything except decision-making and determination. We're worst in the league in a lot of stats. Anticipation, composure, flair, off-the-ball, work rate. Our technical stats are terrible, as you can see here. Crossing, dribbling, first touch, free kick, passing, technical, all lowest in the league. But what can you expect? We're such a young team. Alright, so let's move on. I guess we've seen everything we need to see. Finances, we're still fine here. We've leveled off a little bit because I've been signing some players to new contracts. We've got this huge payroll budget to work with, so might as well spend it. We're only spending 1.9 million of, we're not even above the MLS salary cap yet. So we got a lot of room there to work with. Board-wise, we are untouchable currently, 82%. Training facilities have completed, so maybe we can try to request. Let's see, is there anything else we can assess here? Finance, networking, I don't think we need. Personal staff. I don't think we need much of anything. What can we get from an affiliate club? A new affiliate club for us to send players out on loan. That might not be the worst thing in the world. We agree that a new affiliate partnership. All right. As you've been the Dallas FC coach for a long time now, meaning 2 seasons, the board would like you to give further control over the affiliate policy of the club. Would you like to pick a specific club? Yes, that's something I would like to be involved with. All right, we'll contact you when we're ready to select a club. All right, good. I guess we'll do that now. How about it? All right, so let's choose a club. Who do we have to choose from? We got a lot of people. So I want to look at Do we have anybody in the... Oh boy, we just got a developmental league, NPSL, NAL. So these are all like lower leagues, developmental leagues. I don't want any of these guys. I was hoping to get a higher division team, you know, like at least a second division team maybe. Ground info. Can we sort these guys by anything of interest here? Highest attendance, reputation, most league goals, highest transfer fees, biggest win. No, none of those look good. Finances. Nice. List. So I think those were all the teams that would... I don't want any of these teams, honestly. Let's go to... I wonder if I can just pick somebody not on that list. Can I go to the second division? I want to see who's in the second division. How do I see? Let's see. National teams? No. Tactics. Schedule. List of clubs. Here we go. Sort by division. United States Adult Soccer Association. That's hilarious. They got some interesting divisions in here. Third division. I can't find the second division. Southern Premier Soccer League. American Third League. Isn't it just the American Second Division? Why are they not here? Oh, this is turning into a disaster. All right. Reputation ratings. Here we go. NYC Cosmos. I doubt that they would want to be our affiliate. How about Indy 11? I like those guys. Choose as affiliate club. Sure. All right. So that probably won't work, but I'm going to give it a try anyway. That was a big waste of time. All right, so let's get straight to our match here against Atlanta United. I don't think there's anything else we need to worry about. I've already spent enough time on all this. So one of our problems right now is the injury bug has struck all of a sudden. Also internationals. So we have Akindele and Moises Hernandez are both out on international duty. Akindele recently just scored 3 goals for Team Canada, so he's doing well. I think they're, I don't know, Gold Cup or something like that. Anyway, injuries have definitely hit us. I called Jamie Lish back because I knew Akindele was going out on internationals, and he promptly got hurt. Ortega, he's out on loan, but he's hurt as well, our other striker, so we're very low on strikers right now. Velasquez, our advanced midfielder, injured. Kitchen, our defensive midfielder, who you saw was playing very well, injured. Walker Zimmerman, one of our top defenders, injured. So, and then we've got a lot of guys out on loan, so we basically have no reserve players left. We have just our 7 that we're able to call up into the game, our match substitutes or whatever you call them. And we barely have those. We have 2 goalkeepers in our reserves at the moment, our substitutes. So that's never good. But all we have left on the bench is Bonner at striker, Levia, who can thankfully play midfielder or advanced midfielder, Van de Castile, defensive midfielder, Hollingshead, who luckily his versatility allows him to play either midfield or right-left fullback. So we definitely need him. Johnson. And then our two goalkeepers, Donatelli and Herman. That's our only substitutes. But luckily we are able to field a full team. And you know what? I'm going to field a full team against Atlanta United. Even though it's a cup game, I got to take this seriously because we got to get into the Champions League. So our lineup is as follows. Gonzalez in goal, of course. Cole, Hedges, our rookie central defender, John Rodriguez, is going to get some playing time. He's been complaining about not getting enough playing time, so we're going to put him in there. You know, and it kind of helps because Zimmerman's injured, so there's no reason not to play him. Then Escobedo playing at left back. He's just come off an injury himself, so he's got no match sharpness at the moment. Moved Acosta to defensive midfielder. Pamukale and Ulloa, thankfully, are healthy in the midfield. Cannon, our rookie advanced midfielder, is getting some playing time, so that's good about him. Brought in Kraft for our advanced forward, and we're going to play Washington at target man, although I could move Bonner into target man because he's been needing some time. I mean, he doesn't have any match fitness at all. But it's not like Washington has been playing great or anything like that. So we'll have Bonner and Kraft up there up front. What's Bonner all about? Well, of course, he's another big, huge, strong striker. 6'4", 216 pounds. 13 strength, 15 jumping reach. So he makes a pretty good support target man. You can just lob the ball up there and have him go get it with his 13 heading. So it should be a fun time for him. All right, let's go. Submit that team. Escobedo, Connor, and Bonner lacking match fitness, of course. Of course. All right. This has been a fun season. I like playing in the MLS. I like Dallas. For no other reason than I can listen to the ESPN podcast. ESPN Soccer Today, I think it is. I can listen to those guys and because they talk about FC Dallas all the time. I like the MLS. The season starts up here pretty soon, March 3rd. Get your tickets now. All right, we got our red stripes on today. That's interesting. I don't know if those are our special cup jerseys or what. Here we go. It looks like a home game for us. That's good. We'll apply this advice. Close down on the strikers and the wingers. I still keep forgetting to set my team tactics up here, so I'll just close down on everybody. Their fullbacks look to be staying back, so I won't close down on them, but close down on the midfield and the strikers. All right. Pep talk. We're the favorites here, so we should push on. We're the favorites here, so get out and impress me. Okay, everybody's happy about that. Let's start the match. Tactically, here's a nice shot of FC Dallas Stadium. Tactically, we've been playing a combination of control and counterattack. So if it looks like we're able to control the match, then we do that, and that's kind of how we run our offense. But if it looks like they're going to apply too much pressure or do things like this and get behind us, counterattack us, then we'll go to the counterattack and just kind of play ping pong back and forth. And it's worked out well. I mean, we've had several goalless stretches in terms of goals against. You know, we are the best defense in the league. We have I think only 11 goals scored against us all season long. So that's pretty good. And a couple of those games we had a couple of games get away from us, but we've had several scoreless or just one goal games. There's Cole again. Pamukale, he just sort of falls over there. That's not good. That opens us up to the counterattack. But as you saw, our defense has pretty good speed back there on the back line, so we're able to... No good. No good. What was this guy? Is that Hedges on the right? It is Hedges on the right. But I think we were out of position, so that might have been Escobedo. That looks like Escobedo. So he was sort of not aware of Gosselin coming up there, and yeah, that was bad defensive play. Bad defensive play. All right. So we're down 1. got caught on the counterattack from a set play. That's something that happens quite a bit. All right. Ooh, we're about to get a highlight. I was about to change everything, but here we go with a free kick from Cannon. He gets it on goal, so we get a we're gonna get a corner kick. But let's change our instructions here. For the rest of the half, let's go attacking and see what that gets us. Hopefully, it doesn't get us a second goal against, but I think we can push on here. Atlanta United is a new team, brand new team, but they've got good players. And obviously they've gone a goal up on us. Let's get the steal. Ulloa, nice foul. Nice foul, but a good attempt. He at least stymied their counterattack here. There's a good steal from Cannon. Pamukal bounces the ball around. Ulloa, nice ball up to Kraft. Can he get it in the middle? Our target man is double covered, but it doesn't matter. Look at Bonner. Gets in the game and immediately gets his first goal of the season. The big fella. That was a nice bit of playmaking here by Kraft. Very nice pass. And then Bonner, look at that. He just beats those guys. I mean, he's just like, I'm bigger and stronger than you. I'm going to just beat you. That's our philosophy right there. Push everybody out of the way and go for the goal. I don't know if that's a popular sentiment. I think a lot of people prefer the skill of the game, but you gotta do what you gotta do, is my opinion. Bonner, nice win of the ball. Ulloa and Pamukal have made a very nice duo in the midfield. Nice play up to Cannon. Can he get it to Bonner for his second? Off the post. If he had a little more match fitness, he could have finished that. It's not like he has great finishing either. I think it's only 10 or 11. What's his finishing? 10. So he's just got a knack. Cannon almost sneaks it in the corner, but I managed to even it up before halftime. That should be the halftime whistle. Yes, it is. All right. If we get a goal, we're firmly in control. If we get a goal, I make us the favorites to win. Go out there and make it happen. All right. Our goalkeeper's looking complacent for some reason. Assertively. There's much more to come from you. I believe you've got what it takes. All right. So he's happy, but still complacent. All right. Instructions, I guess attacking looked pretty good for us, so we'll keep it on attacking. Maybe I shouldn't, but, got to take chances. Take a couple of risks. Bonner loses possession there. Looks like they're staying back. So we might want to switch back to our control game. I think that's what that highlight showed me. So we'll go back to control the match a little bit. Maybe retain possession. Work the ball in the box. As you can see, I like to stay disciplined. All right, there we go. There's a nice steal. Cannon. There we go. Possess the ball a little bit. Kraft, can you get it up to Bonner? Nope. Gonna play the smart game. Ulloa out wide to Escobedo. Let's see if he can make a play. Oh, there's a nice cross into Kraft. Ooh, their goalkeeper is shaky, I think, back there. He missed that completely. So we just need to get the ball on target and make this guy make some plays. Offsides by Cole, again getting forward very aggressively from that fullback position. Escobedo gets a yellow card, the tackling machine out there. Here we go, another free kick for Cannon, almost a penalty kick. Ooh, to Rodriguez, our young central defender. I almost forgot who he was for a minute. He hasn't played many games for us. Too bad he couldn't get that to Hedges, our goal-scoring machine. But even Rodriguez is big and strong, 6'2", 15 strength, 13 jumping reach, 12 marking, 14 heading, so he could be effective on those corners as well. We got a lot of yellow cards going on right now. Ulloa to Acosta. Ooh, nice play to Cole. There's our fullback. Yeah, we need to work on his finishing because he is aggressive. All right, so Rodriguez is tired. Pamacale is tired. We got a lot of tired folks out there coming up to the 80th minute mark, so I'll make some subs here. Bring in Johnson for Rodriguez because those two are essentially the same player. Acosta's looking complacent, but I don't know that I want to bring him out. Bonner's looking nervous. We'll bring Ulloa out. Yeah, we'll bring Ulloa out to get rid of that. Ooh, okay. So we got questions here. We could get rid of Escobedo's yellow card or Ulloa's yellow card. Escobedo's a little more fit right now, so I think I'll bring in Leyva for Ulloa. Make him an advanced playmaker, so we'll get a little bit more offensive there in the midfield. I'll save Hollingshead for our second substitute if we need him, because he can play either midfield or fullback, and I could get Escobedo's yellow card out of there if needed. There's a steal by Rodriguez. Can't do much with it though. Alright, looks like Atlanta's kind of pushing forwards at the moment. Maybe we could catch him in a counterattack. See if we can get the steal here. We're very much controlled the ball this second half. Bonner tries to come back and get the ball. Oh, there's a nice play. That's good. That's a goal. Wow. What was our goalkeeper doing? He was like caught flat-footed. Our defense was caught flat-footed. That was just Espindola. Just sort of beat our defense. Just no shot. Look at the goalkeeper. He didn't even... His feet were crossed. He was standing there yelling at the defense. Just, that was bad news right there. All right. Hedges up to Pamacale. Let's see if we can get this back. Cannon out to Escobedo. There we go. It's into Bonner. Can he get it across to Kraft? There it is. Nope. Cole, though, wins it back. Oh, back to Bonner. Header. There he is. Don't be offsides. Second goal of the season for Bonner. That's his forte right there, is those headers. So he's a guy he was disappointing last season as a rookie, but here this is the best performance of his life. 2 goals in the U.S. Cup to give us a tie. Playing well. All right, Pamacale is on his last legs. So I'll bring in Hollingshead for Pamacale. The ball-winning midfielder. Leave Escobedo's yellow card in there, but he's played all right. 6.9 rating. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. All right, so there we go. Draw. We've got extra time going on. Passionate. Only need 1 goal here, and we're capable of getting it. So there we go. All right, extra time. Let's start. Very exciting game. Cole with a nice steal. Kraft hasn't done a lot this game, but he's been okay. It's been the Bonner show for sure. See if we can get it out wide to Cole, and then he can fire it in again. Nope. Oh, there he goes. Ouch, what a tackle. Now they're going to get on the counterattack here. You know, for a brand new club, they definitely play pretty well. This Atlanta team. But the good thing about the MLS is the way they're set up, like other American sports teams, you can field a competitive team very quickly with Atlanta, because you've got the supplemental draft where you get to pick players who are currently on the other team's roster. So you can build your team that way, and then you get obviously the MLS Super Draft, and then you get the waiver draft. So you can stockpile players pretty quickly for not a lot of money, for free essentially. So there's the first 15 minutes of extra time down. Start the second half. I don't know if we should go into attack or not. Probably we should, because I don't think we're very good on the free kicks. But we might be too tired to attack. Hollingshead's got some zip left in him. He's one of our substitutes. Cole, nice play there. Then he gets tackled. A little bit too tired to be pulling off those maneuvers. Alright, let's settle it down. Acosta. Escobedo. Nothing comes of that. They get a free kick. They're definitely coming forward. Nice steal. What was that? Cannon. That was a ridiculous play. Hedges is there to clean up the mess. But still. Hollingshead's using that fitness to dominate the midfield. So very happy about that. Up to Cannon. Let's see. Let's not make another mistake there, my man. That's right. Get it back to one of the veterans. Costa up to Bonner. Can Bonner be the hero? Escobedo out wide. Get it to Bonner. No, he didn't get it to Bonner. Back to Hollingshead with the shot. Oh, off the post. Wow. That would have been a beautiful winner. Looks like Hollingshead's the man right now. He's got 92% fitness. Need to get him the ball. Alright, we're slowing down here. They got caught on that counterattack and weren't too happy about it, so they think they might have gone back into a shell. And is that the end of second time? Yep, so now we go into penalty kicks. And we are not, that is not our strong suit. At all. Our number one penalty kicker is Leyva. That's no good. Bonner. Cannon. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Alright, so Kraft and Hollingshead. Where is Leyva on this? Oh, Leyva's up there. Oh, Ulloa's not even on the list right now because he's been subbed out. So who's not on the list here? I think Escobedo and Gonzalez, right? Escobedo, Gonzalez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. Wait, Washington's on the list. All right, let's auto pick here. All right, Leyva, Bonner, Cannon, Kraft, Hedges. Gonna leave it up to our team captain, central defender, huh? Cole. Yeah. I don't know. Hollingshead he's got a good shot, man. It's between Hollingshead and Hedges. I think I might prefer Hollingshead. He's got a, no, I don't know. I mean, Hedges is our team captain. He does score goals. Doesn't have a lot of finishing, though. 5 finishing. I'm going to go with Hollingshead. All right. Start the shootout. Here we go. Espindola, probably a gola. There it is. All right, we're going to be in trouble for this penalty shootout. Should have gone for it in regulation. Alright, Leva. That's not a good start. Oh, it is a good start. Wow. Wow. There's our best penalty kicker, ladies and gentlemen. Zizo, this isn't going to look good. Oh, boy. Should have just stood there, my man. Should have just stood there. Alright, uh-oh. Bonner. This doesn't look good. They changed directions. Okay, Bonner finishes easily, though. He's a striker. He should be able to finish, right? Hopara. It's another probably sure goal. No, a stop. Nice. I think that might have bounced off the post or the crossbar. All right, here goes Cannon. Come on, my man. Put us ahead. There it is. We're up 3-2. Just need to get a stop. Joya. I don't know much about this guy. He is not a good penalty kicker. Gonzalez coming up huge. Coming up huge. Just need one of these to go in. Here we go, Kraft. You're our best striker. There it is. Easy finish. Easy finish. U.S. Cup victory over Atlanta. So there we go. Thrilling excitement of the U.S. Cup. 2-2, 4-2 victory on penalties, I guess. But anyway, passionately, very well done. Everybody's super happy about that. Everybody's super tired at the moment. Good thing right now, because it's international time, we've got a couple of weeks off. You know, our schedule's been very light these last couple of weeks, so there hasn't been much in the way of matches. So here we go. Let's go to the post-match analysis. Hedges, 6.8 rating. Not great, but Bonner, of course, man of the match, 8.8 rating, 2 goals. Very instrumental. Take a look at the rest of the field here. 18 interceptions from Hedges, only 11 from Rodriguez before he got subbed out. That's not great. Pass completions, look at that. Escobedo, 89%, our fullback. Gotta get him in the game more. That's going to complicate things at fullback, because we have Moises Hernandez there, as well as Acosta. So somebody's got to go, and I think it might have to be Hernandez, unfortunately. We can get some money for him at any rate. Passes completed, Pamukal, 83. Cannon with 103 passes completed. Kraft with only 1 chance, but Bonner with the 2 goals. So there we go. Very good match. We do have a game 2 days from now. That's not good. I didn't know that. And it's against number 1 Seattle. So that's probably not going to go well for us. But hey, you know, the US Cup is important to us, so it's a good win. All right, so that'll do it. This has been a kind of a long episode. So I'll send it there, but looking forward to the second half of the season. We're going to play our way through the US Cup. Hopefully not all of our games are that dramatic, but maybe they will be. We got kind of a tough schedule, as I said. We go to Seattle. Who else do we got here? Sporting Kansas City. Los Angeles is kind of in turmoil right now. They actually wanted me to interview for their head coach, which they just hired. You know, they had just hired our man from Dallas, and now they've got another guy, Carl Craig from England. So I don't know what's going on over there at LA. They're just in a bit of disarray, manager-wise. But the rest of the MLS is going well. Let's see, who are our Eastern Conference teams we're playing against? Let's see, not a lot. Minnesota, Chicago, of course, New York Red Bull. So not a lot of Eastern Conference teams left to go. It's going to be a heavy Western Conference lean to the second half of our season, which is going to be very important to keep those other teams below us and be able to secure our playoff spot. So it's going to be an important second half of the season. And I guess I'll see you close to the end of the season. All right, bye.